Let's build a computer. 10 minutes, you and me, old stuff we have lying around. First Vulture Tech build. Let's go. All right, here we go. First Vulture Tech build. This bad boy in here is an AMD Phenom 2 X550. So it's a dual core Black Edition. First thing we have to do, boom. If you've watched my thermal paste video, that's all you need. Let's put this thing together, huh? Let's see what we can get out of this thing. So like I said, the model number says it's from 2008. It's the year 2020 now. So we have a 12-year-old CPU, dual core CPU. What can we do with it? Can we do anything with it? That's it. Okay, go over here to the fan. Gotta make that fan spin. Okay. Now we're not going for aesthetics today. We're going for a 2008 CPU. We got the AMD Phenom 2 X2 X550 Black Edition. What do we have here? We have a... What's this guy called? It's the AM3, the older technology. But look, this is Vulture Tech. So we got this from the previous build that I did 10 years ago, right? Can be found on the internet now for... Don't know. Check it out. Probably like 15 bucks. This board? Don't know. We'll figure it out later. Alright, CPU in. Board in. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 sticks, each of 2 gigabytes. PC3, 10,600. So we're going to put our sticks in. Let's get whatever that is out of there. Okay, sticks in, bricks in. Let's go. This is so exciting. The first Vulture Tech build. And since we are vultures, we're doing it on the cheap. Can you use a dual core CPU processor in the year 2020, mid to late 2020, to do anything? Can we play CSGO? Can we surf the web? Can we play Gears 5 through the Xbox One X app? There it is, the HD 5777. How's that look? Asus HD. Oh, it's not the 5 anything. This is straight 7770. 2 gigabytes of DDR5. Beautiful. There we go. It's got the thing if you want to do the, oh yeah. There it goes. All right, so you're going in. You're going in. Okay. We've got some kind of Solitech 400 watt ATX switching power supply. I'll give you the rundown how I acquired this case, this power board. Let's just say this is a Vulture build. We'll give you all the specifics later. All right. Let's get the main. Let's get the main. Okay. Let's get... Let's get this guy. Boop, boop, boop. Good. Remember, we're not going for aesthetics. We're going for kind of combination X2 550 and a 7770 in the year 2020. Do anything. 8 gigs of RAM. What else we need? We need... Let's use a nice solid state. We'll plug solid states in. Go over there. SATA 1. Good. Now we got to get SATA power. So we're going to see if we can fire up CSGO with this thing. We're going to see if we can fire up Minecraft with this thing. We might try Gears 5 with this thing. This is going to be exciting. Power here, in here, power here, good. Seated properly, set it in. Okay. What else do we need? Got some front USB. Front USB, check. Let's get a power switch working so we can turn this thing on. Power switch, power LED. That says power plus, HD plus. I don't know where that says power LED. Oh, power LED is right next to it. Power LED. So, reset switch. Let's go positive. Okay. Let's go HDD. HD plus is color here. Okay. Power switch. We need the power switch. So we go in. What's all this? HD audio, AC 97. Got any of that? Fan, F90 by the boom booms. Now. Get a case fan here. Here we go. Front audio's over there. Let's get this case fan going. Move some air around. Good. Let's get this audio controller. HD audio with the tchotchke there. Oh, sorry. HD audio. Extra SATA. Don't need any of that. Well, that's plugged in. Welcome to the first build for Vulture Tech. I'm so excited that you're here. Thank you for staying tuned. And I built this computer in 7 minutes. Now look, I'll throw you the specs and we're going to see what we can do with this thing. The point is, you got to vulture this stuff. You know what that means. You got a Facebook Marketplace. You got to eBay. You got to get this stuff on the cheapy. Because we're using old stuff to make a functioning computer to serve a specific purpose. All right? The components in the breakdown that we're going to be using today are CPU. Now this is from an old build I had 10 years ago. I'm quoting you a price that I can find it on eBay now, so if you wanted to build a specific rig, we can have a figure of what it would cost. For me, it's a CPU I had floating around. So we're going with the AMD Phenom 2 X2 550 Black Edition. You can purchase that on eBay right now for $12.85 shipped. Cheapy CPU. It's a dual core, so we're not going to be able to do much with it. First Vulture Tech build. We're vulturing the parts. We're keeping this cheapy build. Second thing we're going to need is the motherboard. I have a Gigabyte GA-MA75UD2H revision 1.0. Cheapest I can find that is $26.99 shipped on eBay right now. Third thing we're going to need is some RAM. I have 8 gigabytes in 4-stick 2222 of PC3 DDR3 1333 megahertz. Secure that on eBay, $14. Okay? Got the CPU, we got the motherboard, we got the RAM. If you've seen any of my other videos, we acquired the HD7770 delivered to house, $25. Let's see what we can still do with that old graphics card. We're going to need some thermal paste if you don't have any lying around. I use the MX-4. That's on eBay for $12.85. No, that's $9.53 for a tube of that. That'll last you a couple builds. We'll break that down. It's not going to cost you the full $9. Just need a smidge. Watch the thermal paste video. We need a cheapy mother I bought a box of parts. It came with a couple CPUs, a couple old school motherboards, P4 motherboards, and a couple power supplies. So I got the case, the power supply in a box with miscellaneous other stuff for $10. I'm going to try and factor not what I picked, but for you to build too, if you wanted to. Cheap power supply you can get $25 for a 400 watt non-modular case. That's on you. You got to find that used $20, $30, $40. I don't know. So for me personally, the motherboard, the case, and the power supply, $10 total for me. That's me. If you had to part all this stuff out through a variety of ways, depending on that case, you'd be around $150. Since I got the power supply and the case, I didn't have to for $10. This is a sub $100 build. Sub $100 build. As you will see in the video, wasn't chance that I was doing it. I was just boom, 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 boom. Took about 7 minutes to put this thing together. We're going to test it out. Can you play Minecraft on it? Can you play something better? Not better. Can you play something that requires more power, like a Gears 5 or a Forza? Can you do anything with it? Can you surf the web if you just wanted to do that? Can you play videos on YouTube if you just wanted to do that? We have old stuff, and we're going to see if we can bring new life to it. So you'll see the video right now. We're going to assemble this thing. Then we're going to test this thing. And in the year 2020, can you use an AMD X2 Phenom dual-core processor with an HD 7770 to do anything? Can you build a sub $100 computer with miscellaneous vultured parts and do anything with it? All right, here we go. Fire it up. Let's get it running. CPU ID will show it's a Phenom 2 X2 550, the Callisto. Running the 8 gigs. Sorry about the terrible camera. The DDR3 8 gigs. Skip past that. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so let's see. Can you go on YouTube and watch a YouTube video with our current configuration? Let's see. Works perfectly. If you need to just use this, something like this, boom, you can watch YouTube videos all day. Check. Let's do CSGO. Can we play CSGO on this bad boy? Dust 2, as you can see, 64 frames a second. We fire up the game in-game. We're at 54. We drop down to, what's that say, 56, 57. Look at this. I can absolutely play this game all day, all night, no problem. There it is, 57. We're hovering right around 60 frames a second. This is not a representation of this, what the HD 777 or this thing is doing. This camera just doesn't translate the best to watching this video. But trust me, as you can see, I'm playing 60 frames a second, right around 60 frames a second. No problem, no lag, boom, bang, bang. Can we fire up Minecraft, Java Edition? Can we play that? Here things are going to get a little hairier, as you'll see. Very laggy, very at first. Once we do get going and we changed from fast to fancy, I found myself being able to walk around and banging blocks on other blocks, and I guess I'm mining in Minecraft. Some spots were laggy, but for just a basic futzing around in Minecraft, it's doable. Let's see, our core clock. What's our core clock reading? What kind of temperature are we getting on this thing? 43 degrees on the CPU. That seems very yummy, yummy. Yes, yes. Go, go. That sounds great. We run our benchmark test now. Whopping score of 563. Average frame rate of 22.3. Ay caramba. Well, there we go. All right, let's fire up Xbox Companion. Let's fire up Forza. You can't read that because I have that crap camera. Sorry about that. It says, thank you for installing Forza. However, you are trying to use an unsupported CPU. You can ignore and continue, and we'll do that. I don't even know what the hell that says. It says you were going to put your thing on low settings. You want to continue? Yes. And look, Forza 4, Forza Horizon 4, running on our sub $100 7-minute build computer. Wow.
it can really work. Now, after an extremely long load time and me futzing around with the camera, you'll see, after this beautiful introduction, that look, while trying to use the WADX and trying to drive, that's me driving. That's me futzing around. That's me crashing. That's me crashing some more. Let's fast forward. I try to keep it on the road for you. Oh my God, it's so, using WAD to drive this thing. Yes, I got stuck. Great. Let's get it back on the road. This car is an absolute monster. But as you can tell, I'm gaming Forza Horizon 4 using this computer that we built with a 12-year-old CPU. This HD 770 is holding its own in Horizon. If I didn't know any better, I'd play this and I'd be like, well, this looks like playing on an Xbox. Here you go. It's working. I'm trying to drive it for you. It just crashed again. Anyway, the things we needed to do, we have done. We can watch YouTube videos. We can play CSGO. We can play Minecraft. Once it hunkers in, we can get a Minecraft experience. We can play Horizon. Forza Horizon 4. We can do it. We can do everything we've tried to do. What can't we do with this thing? Well, you won't see this, but you cannot edit 4K video in DaVinci Resolve. Whether that's because I only have 8 gigabytes of RAM, or whether that's only I have 2 cores rocking right now, or it's the HD 770, or that's just the combination of an old build. I cannot render 4K video. So if you need to render 4K video, this build is not for you. If you want to play some regular games, this build's for you. There it is, our first build together. Vulture Tech, first build using 10, 12-year-old components, the Phenom X2, using the Gigabyte, using the HD 770, only 8 gigabytes of RAM. And we managed to do all of that. We played CSGO almost around 60 frames a second. We played Minecraft after she hunkered in. We got in a Minecraft experience. She was even able to load up Horizon 4 or Forza Horizon 4, and we were able to have some kind of experience on that. A better experience on that than I got on Minecraft. I didn't know how to drive, not the game's fault. We could go on YouTube and watch videos. We could go on the internet with the 300 meg speed or whatever I was cranking in. We can do word stuff. That's a given. So you could use this for videos. You could play some games on this thing. The experience wasn't terrible. I can't render video in DaVinci 4K video. She can't do that. I don't know if it's because I only have 8 gigs. Probably because there's only a 2 core. I don't think the HD can handle it, maybe. I don't know. So I can't render 4K video. But for a build, sub $100 build, using 10-year-old components, built in 7 minutes, this is not a bad result for our first video, guys. So just because you have some old stuff lying around, doesn't mean it's trash. Doesn't mean you need to upgrade. There's still plenty of life left in this old stuff. If you can vulture it, get it, scavenge it, put it together, get it at the right price, there's stuff to be done with these things, man. Stuff to be done. And this HD 770, if you can get one of these, and you just want to do what we were doing, from my research, that has about the same graphical power as a Nintendo Switch. $20? Same graphical power as a Nintendo Switch? Stay tuned for more builds. We're going to do crazy stuff. This is just the first of many. Thank you for watching. AMD Phenom X2 dual core processor. August 2020. Sub $100 builds can be done using old components. You can put things together. It can be done. Now, I didn't set out to spend $100 and buy the best things I could get. I didn't set out to put this thing together in 7 minutes. It just happened. I was able to put it together quick. And I was using what I have with comparable prices to eBay. You can too. Comment down below. I want to see what you guys are scavenging, what you guys are vulturing, what you guys are building. Join me next time. Tell a friend, subscribe, like. See you next time.